Yo guys, it's your boy AJ Downs. Welcome back to another video. And last night was a big night for the Mariners. They played Brisbane Roar in the FFA Cup round of 16. And here are my thoughts on the game. So obviously it started off with obviously the formation, and I got them both right with how we were playing with the 4-1-2-1-2 with the four at the back and then the very short diamond in the middle. But what I was surprised by is the players that they brought on. Dylan Fox, the new signing, played. Didn't expect him to play. Ziggy Gordon played centre back. Didn't expect him to play there. We had this new right back called Miller. Never heard of him before. Probably come through the youth ranks. He does alright. Clisby got injured halfway through the game. Got concussed. He was assessed, he was okay, he came back on. In the first half, the first 40 minutes were very flat, very scrappy, and that scrappiness gave us a penalty in the 40th minute mark, with Matt Simon slotting it home from 12 yards and doing very well of it, with a very weird, really weird celebration. Like he tucked his shirt over his knees and walked like a penguin. It was really weird. After the first half ended, there was no subs. Then 62 seconds in, Brisbane equalised. Not what you like to hear straight away into the second half. But after then, it just went end-to-end football straight away. It was us attacking, and then them attacking, and then us and them. And most of the time, Brisbane did pretty well. They were offside most of the time for their attacks. They were very poor in their finishing. They had an open chance, and then it bounces in front of him. He plays it like he bounces it back on the ground, and it bounces over the goal. One of their attackers, Stephen Mork, he did that. Pretty hilarious. They have a few ex-Mariners players in there. Jake McGing, who was Volsker Pollock last season, helping them survive relegation, and Aidan O'Neill, who was on loan last year with us. They played really weirdly. Brisbane. They played two right backs. They had Neville and McGing, and that's what I was confused about Brisbane Roar. They played two right backs. I'm like, in my head when I was watching the game, I'm like, they're playing two right backs. Why do they have it? Maybe they played McGing at defensive mid, where he played before he went to right back. Because obviously he plays better at right back, but then you got Scott Neville, who played at a grand final team last year. A final placing team last year, Perth Glory. And I reckon he plays it better at right back. Or they swapped, I don't know. But the problem, what really changed the game was subs. Because as soon as we took Danny De Silva off, and instead of us running two cams, we kind of changed formation to a 4-2-3-1, no, 5-2-3, playing five at the back. We had Durich and Kim Yun-sun in midfield. You know, we brought on Silvera on the right, Murray on the left, and Matt Simon through the middle, and it really worked. It really, really worked. I reckon Stajic should play this through the season, because as soon as Silvera came on, he was running a madness. Running an absolute madness. He tears holes in their defence, but the problem was, we just couldn't finish it as well. It was just the typical game is you can't finish, you can't win a game. And that was the problem for both teams. And I reckon at this point it was going straight to penalties, right? It was going straight to penalties, right? So then it comes around to the 85th minute mark. And Kim Yun-sun, Durich plays it to Jordan Murray to the left. He whips it in. Matt Simon tries to header it, misses it. Then he controls it with his foot. Silvera's right there on the edge of the 6-yard box. He plays it to him, and then Silvera knocks it home. All Mariners fans across the Central Coast were cheering. They were going absolutely mental. And then 2 minutes later, Brisbane get a penalty and score. And then it goes to extra time, where absolutely nothing happened in extra time. It was obviously end-to-end football, but the defence, Dylan Fox, Ziggy Gordon, Alderverso, the one of their centre backs, Brisbane Roar, was doing really well. There was nothing more you could. There was no mistakes in the extra time because they were all knackered, and they did really well. But then it went to penalties, right? Mariners, on the other hand, haven't won a penalty shootout in a long time. So we go into this, Mariners go into this very not so confident, right? Not so confident. But when you got Matty Simon as a captain, whoo, she goes down. Whoo. Matty Simon scores, Silvera scores, Orr scores, and Kim Yun-suk. I think it was Kim Yun-suk. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the 4 penalty takers. And no, Jordan Wright. But we score our 4 penalties. They score 2. So we go through to the next round of the SFA Cup. Next we're playing Hume City, which I think is a Western Sydney team. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it's a Western Sydney team. But before I end the video real quick, I'm going to name my man of the match for that game, and it will be Tommy Orr. Tommy Orr? Tommy Orr, yeah. Tommy Orr did really well. No mistakes that I recall. He was really good down that left-hand side. Played really, really well. Obviously, he played the through ball for Matty Simon to get his penalty. He was really good attacking-wise. Nothing surprised me more than him starting, because I think when we played Maitland FC in the other game, he didn't start. So I mean, he did alright this game. And another surprise from that game is Adam Pearce. He didn't start. Birigidi did, but he did save 2 penalties in the penalty shootout. So I think he did really well. He would have been my second man of the match. So that's it for another video of Central Coast Mariners review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Well, subscribe if you're new. Like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.